Woof Woof and Gigachad Gaming. One of these teams will sadly be out of this tournament. We have Urshifu, Aeos, Trevenant, Garchomp, and Espeon for the left side for Woof Woof, and for Gigachad Gaming, Buzzwole, Blissey, a Slowbro, Mew, and a Glaceon. Heading into the first game, Caligula is going to take over the center area position, and he is going to just try to get to Urshifu as fast as possible. On the right side, we have Laura going for the Glaceon, and they're not going to share any experience. Both of these teams are going to take on the full center area by themselves to make sure their carries have as much experience as possible. Dodo out top path with that Buzzwole, making sense of the Gigachad Gaming, because Buzzwole is a Gigachad Pokemon, right? Going for the last hit right here. Can he go for the Face Stinger? Yes, he does so. And Potato is going to fall short in this early game a tiny bit. Up against this Buzzwole, going to look for this last hit of the Bulldoze, comes through, but eject button goes in with that lunge, and they're going to take down, but Potato's going to turn around with that scent attack, and they're going to take down Buzzwole in the end. Gible is so deadly early game. Gible does so much damage, and the eject button had to be committed to take over the last hit for the Buzzwole, and at the end he's going to fall for it. Nice counter attack by Potato to make sure he can counter play a tiny bit. And now looking for level 5 still. Potato now actually same experience as the Buzzwole. Gonna look for level 5 right here. There we go. Level 5 achieved. Potato looking in. Eject button forward onto Buzzwole, and they're gonna take down Buzzwole as well. Gonna try to score some points right here. Can they do so? They're very aggressively. 16 going for Potato. Can he do it? No, he can't do it. He's almost falling down now. The auto attack's gonna follow by Potato on 1 HP. Is able to get out. Tried so hard to score 16 points, but couldn't succeed at doing so. Bot path again. We have an Espeon for Xanthi. Up against Mew. The classic Espeon against Mew matchup. And Espeon for sure win it after level 4. Because it just does so much more damage on the last hit with that Psyshock that it's very difficult for Mew to even get into range sometimes. 14 to 0 points. Gigachad Gaming could not score a single point yet, which of course doesn't matter too much. Kali is going to pick up that Rapper for level 7. And they're going to go towards mid path now. Superpower going to land onto the Altaria. Gigachad Gaming looking for that Soul Beam right here. Throat Chop goes in. They're looking for Slowbro. Azeron. Double Woodhammer is almost going to land. Only one is going to land. And Kali's still in the chase. Can he take down Slowbro? Slowbro is just so tanky, even on level 5 already. And it's going to stay quite healthy and impossible to take down. Glaceon's going to take down Potato on top path for Gigachad Gaming. Marv is trying to score 14 points right here, and he does so. 1 point good for Aeos, 30 points good for Espeon, and another 30 points good for Urshifu. And the Psyshock also takes down Slowbro Woof Woof now with a huge play on bot path. They always score their points, and they also take down Slowbro. Wonderfully done. Kali now almost level 9 already. And is going to be very happy about this early game for sure. He's going to take over the blue buff, and then he's going to be level 9. Already very shortly. Xanthi also hitting level 8. Espeon is going to have Unite move up. And going over to the right side maybe now. Aggressively, Psyshock is going to get rid of the passive of Glaceon. Going to try to look for some more. Xanthi, though, being very patient, though, Psyshock coming through, but the Soul Beam is going to land. Xanthi has to eject button away, but Caligula is going to go deep now. He's going to lock up Mew to make sure that there's no last hitting for the side of Gigachad Gaming. Eradicates Mew, and now going back to the Registeel. Does he have another Wickblow up, though? Wickblow is being charged up, and yes, there we go. Goes for it, and secured for the side of Woof Woof easily. Azeron is also going to fall, Psyshock is going to land, and Woof Woof take down Registeel, and they also take down 2 members of Gigachad Gaming. Quite easily. Potato also alone on top path, now level 9. Buzzwole only level 7. So huge advantage now across top, jungle, and bot path for the side of Woof Woof. And it's looking great for them so far. Kali already level 10. Picking up the wrap up as well. And now Xanthi is going to just keep on winning bot even harder with that Espeon after getting the Registeel as well. Looking for this last hit right here. Psyshock coming through a bit late though this time. Marv has to run away, but should be totally fine. And Urshifu taking on Buzzwole. Buzzwole not having a good game so far. Taking down again, and Potato's going so deep. He's going to take down Glaceon with that Unite move. 40 points good for Urshifu. And Woof Woof just looking absolutely dominant in this game so far. Looking very strong. And they're going to go for the Regieleki next. And they're going to take it down. There we go. Chomping it down with the Garchomp. And we are almost halfway into this game, and Woof Woof with 189 to only the 18 points of Gigachad Gaming. Looking for bot rotation as well now. Potato still has 40 points that he would like to pay. And he's going to move in. He's going to try to hold on the button. And he's going to succeed at doing so. 40 points instantly going for Garchomp. And now the fight might be breaking out. Kali is quite deep, but the throat chop gets him to safety. And yeah, he's not going to commit this Unite move right here, because 25 seconds away, we have the next objective spawning on bot path to make sure that we have Unite moves up. On the side of Woof Woof, they of course have a decent lead, but games can be thrown quite easily if you're not careful enough. Level 10, almost 11 for Xanthi, 11 for Kali on the right side. Now Laura is also almost level 11 already. So this Icy Wind Glaceon is still going to deal a lot of damage. That is for sure. Potato doesn't have Unite move up. On the right side, the Mew doesn't have Unite move, so it's quite fair. 4 against 4 Unite moves currently up. And Woof already being very aggressive, but Potato's not here yet. Potato's quite far away. He's going for that Taria mid path. He's just convinced that his team is going to win without him as well. And he's farming up his Unite move. Business Assassin's goes very deep onto Buzzwole. They're going to try to assassinate the Aeos, but Aeos with a nice Unite move to dodge away from it. And it's going to live. Buzzwole now Unite moving. And Garchomp's on the right side flank. Slowbro Unite moving it. Can they take down Potato? But no, Urshifu Unite goes on to Glaceon. Taking down as well. That's also going to keep Potato alive. 3 people are down. 4 people are down. And 5 people are going to go down. Woof with a clean team fight win. They take down every single member of Gigachad Gaming. Not losing a single Pokemon themselves. Wonderful team fight there for Woof Woof. Gigachad Gaming not standing a single chance. They tried to engage with Buzzwole and Blissey, but they just couldn't take down Aeos, and Aeos kept everyone quite healthy on the backline, and then Garchomp with a huge flank of Potato is able to go into the enemy backline and take down Glaceon, or was it Mew, I think? He was able to take down Mew. Now level 12 for Potato and Garchomp, level 12 for Espeon, level 12 for Urshifu. Right side, Buzzwole 11, Glaceon finally hitting level 12 as well. But yeah, Woof already on level 13 now. Kali hitting 13, and Garchomp also hitting level 13. So huge experience lead for Woof Woof right now. And also, of course, much better control. The Regieleki actually went in, but Woof Woof wasn't able to score some points onto it. Didn't want to overextend. Actually, no, they might have done so, because the goal is at 30 points. So I might have not seen it. But looks like someone was able to score 40 points right there. Actually, no, a bit more than 40 points. 20 seconds for Rayquaza to spawn. What can Woof Woof do right here? Can they keep up this game? They have a huge point lead right now. And looking quite good. Marv trying to just scout out. Doing the defender job right here. And Glaceon is going to maybe face check into him. Has to be careful right now. Not to face check into this Trevenant. Doesn't have a passive up, which means the first stun is going to land on the Glaceon. And stun him instantly. Rayquaza now being maybe poked a tiny bit. Votema's gonna go down on top path. Marv is dropping low HP though. Can they take down Trevenant? Has to eject button away quite early to safety. Human also dropping low HP. Aeos taking so much damage out of nowhere from this Mew. And now Woof have to be a bit careful. They're letting Gigachad Gaming get control over this mid area. Now Dodo waiting in the bush, looking for a smackdown, maybe onto Potato, who's level 14. Slowbeam is going to miss this time around. Azeron also walking up very aggressively. Gigachad Gaming now going for this Rayquaza. Starting to auto-take a bit, which they have to. They have to go for it. Winning a teamfight is going to be so difficult. There's the superpower going to Caligula, but eject button, throat chop. Away from Kali, keeps him alive. Nice format, Trevenant Unite. Goes on to Gigachad Gaming, but they can't follow up on it. Potato looking for something, but he knows they have Slowbro Unite move. Goes in now. There's the Slowbro Unite going to Garchomp. Can they take down Potato? Yes, they can take down Potato. Espeon Unite goes in deep as well, but the Votema is still there. And Glaceon is going to get taken down by the Espeon in the end. It's the 4v4. But Gigachad Gaming is running out of time. And now they lost their person who does Ray. Glaceon is down, which means they have no Rayquaza damage left. Niels is going to get taken down next. Maybe Xanthi on the chase. One more Psyshock, but he cannot reach the Blissey unless he's eject button up. Egg Bomb is going to land as well. But then Leon, nice eject button across the wall. Keeps him alive for now. Kali on the chase of Azeron. And Azeron is for sure going to fall, right? Slowbro is quite tanky. It's going to take a bit of time still. But there we go. Boost out attack of Kali comes through. And Slowbro taken down. And now 30 seconds are left. Gigachad Gaming. They're running out of time. Xanthi that's going to score another 100 points, or at least trying to do so. Mew's going to go over there to stop it with Solar Beam. There we go. Is able to stop in a time, but again, only 20 seconds left. Gigachad Gaming, they have to score a lot of points right now. 250 in total, even more than that. Mew does take down Espeon in the end, but it's not going to matter. 10 seconds are left. They're running out of time. Caligula fighting Buzzwole as well. Nothing's going to matter anymore. Gigachad Gaming can't score, they can't array. And Woof Woof takes on the first very clean game. For game number 2, for Gigachad Gaming, we have Dodrio, Hooper, Trevenant, Sylveon, and Glaceon. And for Woof Woof, we have Urshifu, Aeos, Snorlax, Potato on that Buzzwole, and Mew for Xanthi. Loser round number 2, Woof Woof on its way to maybe move on into this tournament. Gigachad Gaming are looking for 2 straight map wins to stay in the Aeos Cup. Laura taking over the center area from the left side, but again, 2 EVs, which means they're going to share some of that experience as well. We have one of the EVs taking the blue buff, and then the other EV takes down the 2 buy toys and the red buff. Kaligola again looking for the right side jungle. He's going to take all of this himself. And now we have Potato again on that Busful. He had some amazing Busful games already today, and he's going to look to maybe repeat these. He plays Garchomp, Busful, probably the most. Those are his 2 main Pokemon currently right now. Electro Ball is going to land. Azeron, Marth dropping very low on HP, and trying to exchange some damage right here. Still no Espeon yet. Xanthi with Electro Ball, and they're going to get this last hit as well with their tackle. Nicely done by Woof Woof. So Espeon evolution is still going to take a bit longer, but as soon as the Bitoy spawns, all those bunnies get cleared behind them. Actually, it's Sylveon. Sorry, it's Sylveon, not Espeon. They're able to get that evolution done. But Sylveon against Mew, for sure, I would say a Mew-favored matchup. I think the only Pokemon Mew really loses up against is Espeon. Against every other bottom attacker, Mew should be able to win against quite easily. So yeah, Woof Woof with a favored top and bot matchup so far. Because Busful is also much stronger early game than Dodrio, of course, when it comes to laning and getting those last hits in. Kali again going for the Centraria. Just gonna farm experience, nothing really happening too crazy. Laura on that Icy Wind Glaceon also gonna take off experience. Busful are looking for the knockout right here onto Niels, but they're gonna just try to walk in and score points. 12 points go in for Aeos. Potato not the eject button forward into the superpower. He had enough of Hooper, and he takes him down. And now he's gonna fully stack his attack rate right here. Unless Laura can maybe steal those points away. Potato trying to jump away. Icy Wind is going to land, but he doesn't have red buff, which means Potato can maybe just walk away. Nice point buff by Human, trying to keep it alive. Dodges away from the drill pack, but nice full here by Dodrio as well to make sure that superpower doesn't catch him. But Kali is here, and he's gonna take down Dodrio. Mid went over, I think, to the side of Gigachad Gaming. Xanthi with a 2-level lead now over Sylveon, as I mentioned. Mew for sure is going to beat down Sylveon quite easily. And even takes it down now. Mew and Snorlax are a bit to take down the Sylveon and score more points for Woof Woof on bot path as well. 30 points going for Mew. 106 already for the side of Woof Woof. Drill Pack is going in. Dodo. Why did it say level up right there? He didn't get a level up, did he? Electro Ball comes through. Bunny being taken by Xanthi, who's already level 8 now. Already has Unite move this early into the game. And nice big blow on Dodrio. Stands no chance. Kali also level 9 now. Heavy Slam is going to go in again. And Woof Woof is looking very dominant in this best of 3 right now. Next, Reggie is about to spawn on bot path. And they're going to just straight up go for it. With that Urshifu, of course. Should be easy pickup. And Gigachad Gaming knows about it. They don't even try to contest it. Instantly going towards top path to at least take down the Regieleki for themselves. Big blow coming through. Potato's still around. Potato might be looking for something, but he's in a 1v5 scenario. He's crazy, but Snorlax going to win. He's looking for the last hit. Superpower comes in. Smackdown. And now Potato might just try it a bit too hard. He's going to get taken down. Woodhammer is going to push him across the entire screen, but still taken down at the end. Now Dodo going in, and the Regieleki is going to walk in towards the goal zone right now. Double Woodhammer landing onto Snorlax and Aeos, and there we go. It's in. 19 go in, and another 30 for the Sylveon as well. So a bit too aggressive there by Potato. Trying to go for 1v5 steal, and it backfires very hard for Woof Woof. Gigachad Gaming now 108 points, making a nice comeback happen already. Kali though level 10 on this Urshifu, looking very dominant again on the Urshifu. At this point, he probably should just ban it away from him, I would say, if I was the enemy team. But yeah, decided not to go for the Urshifu ban, and for something else instead. I forgot what it actually was. Might have been a Slowbro, because we don't see a Slowbro in this game. Or a, yeah, I don't know actually what else. There was one more ban. Azeron going deep now with that Woodhammer. Looking for Snorlax, but the block and the unstoppable of it. No big deal there. Oh, it's on screen. Actually, yeah, Slowbro. Yeah, it was Slowbro. And Espeon was banned by Woof Woof. Actually, it's on the screen, you're right. I actually didn't realize that. Wow. They did ban Slowbro. No objective currently up. Busful just going to his left side. He's going to score some points. 30 in total. He's going to break the goal. And Dodrio is going to go to the right side, second goal. The fight is breaking out on bot path though. Probably von Azeron's getting taken down. One basic by Urshifu. Kali's going deep. He's going to Unite move on to Glaceon. And there we go. Takes him down with a big blow. Double KO for Kali. Now they try to go for this Reggie as soon as it spawns. But still 15 seconds left. Gigachad Gaming can maybe refine themselves, but Huber is not level 9 yet. Hooper does not have level 9. Trevenant doesn't have level 9. So it's very difficult for Gigachad Gaming to actually walk into this fight. There we go. Level 9 is almost there for Niels. He just needs a bit more experience. A tiny bit more, but he goes forward. Looking for level 9 right here. He's going to find the Unbound, but Woof Woof are going to take this down instantly. Big blows there. And now Gigachad Gaming might have to look for a fight at least to get some experience in. Potato is in a bad position right here. Gets Phantom Force to the right side. Woodhammered as well. Gigachad Gaming is kind of panicking. They want to go for the side. They're going to look for the T1 guy. Nice drill pick comes through. 2 people getting hit by, but Snorlax is going to zone so much with the Unite Boost. Going to heal up to almost back to full HP. Buzzwole is going to find Dodrio. And now Potato has the reset. Can he find one more superpower there? He smacks Hooper onto the enemy team. And they'll get knocked into the wall by Heavy Slam as well. And Potato is going to decide this team fight. Triple knockout for Potato on the Buzzwole. Incredible play. Pretty much kind of wins them the team fight alone. Smacks Hooper Unbound towards the carries. And doing so much damage on this Buzzwole in this team fight. 2 seconds now until we have Ray spawning. Gigachad Gaming just getting very desperate right there. They tried so hard to just make something happen with their Unite moves because they kind of have to find some, knockouts right now because they're very far behind in experience. But diving a tier 1 goal when you're the team that's behind is still quite risky, of course. And in the end it backfires, but still, they're trying at least still. They're trying to make something happen. They're not just playing passively and losing. They're still actively trying to make plays happen, which is something you like to see from a team that's behind. Now Regieleki being taken by Gigachad Gaming. Woof Woof is on the flank, but Icy Wind should be able to pick it up, and as Potato can maybe move in, but this time he doesn't want to risk it again, like on the early Regieleki. Just make sure that whatever, you guys can take it. I don't care too much about it, but he goes deep onto Trevenant. Elasion is using Unite Move right here, looking for another Icy Wind. And now Woof is going to defend top path, but we have Snorlax still defending bot path as well, to make sure that Gigachad Gaming can't just go for free right there. And we already have Aeos and Mew also walking towards bot path. There's another Reggie spawning in just 10 seconds, so Urshifu's going to stay top alone to make sure he gets rid of the Regieleki. But now Woof Woof is stuck in a 4v5 situation right now. Potato superpower gets cancelled by the Woodhammer. Heavy Slam is also going to miss, but a huge Solar Beam by Xanthi going through. Boost Auto Attack lands onto Dodrio. Another Solar Beam maybe coming through soon. Superpowers there. Onto the Trevenant. Veggie is dropping no HP. Big blows here now for Akali. And he's going to take it again. Trevenant is down as well. Dodrio is going to fall. Heavy Slam nicely done onto the Sylveon, who gets knocked out of the Hyperspace Portal. Double KO for Urshifu. Aeos also getting a knockout. And now Woof Woof still only with a small point lead though. Only 27 points ahead. So not too confident yet on winning this game. But they have much more experience. 14 on Kali, we have level 13 on Potato, and level 13 on Xanthi as well. Highest level on the left side is level 12. All the carries of Woof Woof have 1 level lead over the carries of Gigachad Gaming, so the experience is not even close right now. Can Gigachad Gaming find a way in towards the Ray Pit? I mean, they don't have to go for Rayquaza necessarily. They can also try to make some scores happen with the Hooper portaling around. So Dodrio as well, they can for sure just try to make a scoring game happen. But Woof Woof, they have Urshifu, they can always just start up Ray and try to do it themselves with that a much better last hitting for their team. So Gigachad Gaming just waiting around now, Dodrio just farming a tiny bit. Level 30 now as well for Dodrio. Oh my god, Glacier just gets one shot by Urshifu. Not even Unite Move used, he just took so much damage. Buzzwole also taking on Sylveon, both evolutions are down. Not using Unite Moves, they just completely annihilated. Now Dodrio on the run as well. Dodo jumping across the wall. Going over to the right side. So Reem is going to tiny bit miss. And Woof Woof still, they have to do something. They can't just wait around. They only have a small point lead. And if Dodrio scores finally, he's going to actually pull his team ahead. There we go. That's the Unbound also dropping. And Woof Woof just going for the Ray right now. Superpowers there. They're confident. They're Big Blow being charged up. And they're going to claim it. Kali's just too clean on all these last hits with the Big Blow. And they're going to take down Ray for Woof Woof. They're going to go to the left side. 100 points going for Aeos. 100 points going for Snorlax. And they're going to take down Gigachad Gaming, who are going to go... Wait, are they? Wait. Shields are getting dropped. Aeos didn't score points. They don't have Urshifu. They're actually able to stop some points happening. Woof Woof is only 7 points ahead right now. What just happened? Aeos wasn't able to score. Mew wasn't able to score. And Woof Woof only have 7-point lead, but now there's a shield on. And he's a Snorlax. He's going to walk over to the left side. Going to pick up some more Aeos energy as well. And he should be able to score quite easily. There we go. Now, Woof Woof is in a much comfortable lead. There's only 10 seconds left for Gigachad Gaming. They have to make something happen. Dodrio spinning in the enemy base. He's going to score some points. Can Gigachad score right here? Can some of them score? They're trying. They're trying so hard to maybe take someone down. Can they score some points? 50, 180, 30, 60. Nothing goes in. But that could have been so close, actually. That could have been so close. But Woof Woof should be able to take this win. Both teams are still waiting right now on who is winning. And I mean, Woof Woof has won, right? Unless Studio scored a crazy amount of points. But yeah, there we go. There's the victory for Woof Woof, and they're gonna move on in this tournament.